Hello everyone, I'm Eddie. I'm here to show you some sequences on pentatonics to make them a bit more interesting than just playing up and down your pentatonic scale. So we'll use the A minor pentatonic today because you should all know this. Just in case you don't, let's go over it. So it starts here on the 5th fret of the E string. So we're going to go 5, 8 on the E string, then 5, 7 on the A string, 5, 7 on the D string, 5, 7 on the G string, 5, 8 on the B string, and 5, 8 on the E string. And coming back, we're going to go 8, 5 on the E string, 8, 5 on the B string, 8, 5, 7, 5 on the G string, 7, 5 on the D string, 7, 5 on the A string, and 8, 5 on the E string. Now I like to think of this more as being with finger numbers. So 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. That way I can move it wherever I want and get different keys. So if I want to play an F, it's still 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, finishing on the tonic. So as long as your first finger has played F, you're in F. So if you want to come up here, same fingering, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. Okay, so the sequence. It is not your traditional sequence where you play a group of notes on every note of the scale. This one plays 8 notes on every other note of the scale. So it's going to start going up. It's always going to be on the first finger. Coming down, it's on the higher note. So eventually you play every note if you go through the whole sequence. So it's an 8-note sequence, so we go up an octave, and down 2 notes. So it is going up and down the scale, but it's breaking it up a bit. And plus we're going to look at some different articulations so you can make it sound a bit different, basically. Alright, so going up we're going to go 5, 8 on the 6th string, 5, 7 on the A string, 5, 7 on the D string, back to 5 on the D string, and 7 on the A string. So that's one lot. The next lot we're going to go 5, 7 on the A string, 5, 7 on the D string, 5, 7 on the G string, back to G, back to 5 on the G string, and 7 on the D string. Then the same sort of thing again. 5, 7 on D, 5, 7 on G, 5, 8 on B, back to 5 on B, finishing 7 on G. Then 5, 7 on G, 5, 8 on B, 5, 8 on E, finishing just on the E. So you're finishing on the tonic, the A, so you know what key you're in. So going up in a whole. So you can see how that sounds. You know, you can put that into a solo somewhere, if not the whole thing, just chunks of it. Yeah. Now coming down, it's the opposite. So we're going to go 8, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. So it's a bit confusing. So with 8, 5 on the E string, 8, 5 on the B string, 7, 5 on the G string, back to 7 on the G string, and finishing on 5 on the B string. Now, next lot is 8, 5 on the B string, 7, 5 on the G string, 7, 5 on the D string, going back to 7 on the D string, and 5 on the G string. And then we have 7, 5 on the G, 7, 5 on D, 7, 5 on A, back to 7 on A, finishing on 5 on D. Then 7, 5 on D, 7, 5 on A, 8, 5 on E, and I like to jump up to this tonic, it sounds a bit cooler. Yeah. Because otherwise you have to sort of go, which isn't as interesting. So that's it with straight picking, so going straight up and down. So, straight alternate picking going up and down. Now, if we change the articulations, we can get a few different things going on. So if we play our ascending scale all with hammers, we'll get this. Sounds a bit smoother, you can play it a bit quicker. You know, I put a extra snap in that. And coming down, you can do it all with pull-offs. So here we're going to go, again it's just 5/8 on 6 but with a hammer, then 5/7 on A with a hammer, 5/7 on D with a hammer, and then we have sort of a string cross where we're going to go 5 on D, 7 on A. Now you can also add into this sweep picking practice, because you're going down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up. So if you can get that nice and smooth and don't pause in between each down. Take a bit of practice and it's easier, faster. So when you're descending your scale, you can do it all with pull-offs. Yeah, so you have pull-off, 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 string cross. So that's pull-off on the E string from 8 to 5, pull-off on the B string from 8 to 5, pull-off on the G string from 7 to 5, and go back to 7 and 5 from G to B as a string cross. And use that for the sequence all the way across. So you get a different sound now. Compared to... So that is only doing hammers going up and pull-offs coming down. There is an opportunity in this particular sequence to mix that up. So we can go hammer, hammer, pluck, pull-off, pluck. So we can have 2 hammers and a pull-off to get it through. So again, hammer from 5 to 8 on the E string. Hammer from 5 to 7 on the A string. Play 5 on the D string, and then pull off from 7 to 5 on the D string, finishing with 7 on the A string. Next one would be hammer from 5 to 7 on A, hammer from 5 to 7 on D, pluck the 5th fret on the G string, and pull off from 7 to 5 on G, finishing on the D string 7th fret. Again, you can still do the sweep picking, but it's going to feel a little bit different because of the different timing at the end. And then coming down, you can go pull off, 5 to 8 on the E string, 5 to 8 on the B string, play 7 on the G string, then hammer from 5 to 7, then go to 5 on the B string. Yeah? Pull off 8 to 5 on the B string, 7 to 5 on the G string, play 7 on the D string, then hammer from 5 to 7 on the D string, finishing on the 5 on the G string, and so forth. So you get... Or... doesn't quite work there. But yeah, so you can hear the 3 different sounds. So you could have... Do that one again. If you do it with a bit of swing, you can also get a heaps different sound. And of course you can do a hammer snap at the end there as well. mix it up a bit and you get something that sounds a bit more interesting. Yeah. Alright, so that's my little sequence on the A minor pentatonic. I'm going to be going over a different technique for each of the 5 pentatonic scales. So if you don't know all 5, like pent means 5, so there's 5 different forms for the pentatonic scale. So I want to go over each of them, but give you something different each time to practice. So yeah, stay tuned.